Hey!
Hi.
We're professionals.
So professional.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Magic Matters. My name is Deni.
I'm Erica.
And we are here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are literally bringing the magic to you this week, okay? Because it matters.
It does matter.
It matters.
And if you remembered, money also matters.
Money does also matter, which when I rewatched our last episode just cracked me up. We cracked me up.
Yes, we're funny. We're really funny people. I love it for us.
We're crazy. I'm trying not to knock the table, but I'm not going to be successful. It is 105 trillion degrees today. So you'll have to excuse our glow. Okay, Erica, you came prepared. Oh, I love that. If you could just do that for the rest of the
we're just gonna talk like this.
The fan.
Oh, God.
Anyhow, my name is Deni. This is Erica. You have reached Magic Matters Pod. Please leave a message at the beep. Please also follow us on social. So Magic Matters Pod.
Yes.
That's very, very important.
Please.
Thank you. Dulce is now fanning us. This is wonderful.
We have an audience. My mother is here.
Yay!
My best friend Kelsey is here. You'll hear from her in a second.
Yay.
But follow
it's a
us.
good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, follow along.
Subscribe, like,
please do.
Share.
Please do. We would love that. We would love that for you and for us.
Yeah,
so,
that's your homework for today.
Erica, how would you like us to begin today's episode?
So we're going to do our check-in. We're going to do a Disney moment, our Disney moment of the week. I'm going to have Kelsey put herself right here. I'm going to put my mic in the middle.
I love this.
Kelsey's going to not scream.
Do you want me to switch out with Kelsey? I can do that. Okay.
I think you want to hear her moment.
I do. I want to hear it. I want to hear it as I'm dripping currently.
So fun fact, Kelsey is here on vacation with her family for the whole week. She comes every summer. And we have the same Disney moment. And so I wanted her to speak on it because this was a bucket list moment for you.
Bucket list that almost didn't happen because my 4-year-old decided that was the perfect time to need to go have a potty break.
Oh dear.
And Aunt Erica runs into the bathroom and says, Bob Iger is here at the boardwalk.
Yep.
And I said, Tatum, let's go. We're going to use hand sanitizer. We're not washing your hands. We are going.
Did you feel the vibrations and the force? You knew he was there.
We
Yeah.
felt the vibe. I was going to shoot my shot.
Okay.
Bob, if you see this, I will gladly do HR for you.
There you go.
But it was great. It was cool. You know, he just carries himself as the CEO of Disney would. Very laissez-faire.
So you saw him?
Yes.
You saw you saw the Bob.
So we got a video. We'll probably put it up.
I'll put it in here. There was
right
a photo op opportunity thing he was doing, and they were having like an executive meeting at Flying Fish.
Oh my stars.
Yeah, they came out and took like a group photo.
Okay.
And we saw him walk out, and he was smiling, hugged everyone, took a picture, and we were like, oh my God. And we were like, what, Kelsey, 20 feet from the man?
20 feet.
Amazing.
I was choking on my mozzarella stick from the corn dogs.
Did you say, hold on, Mr. Iger, I have a few things.
Right.
Let's begin.
And there goes the scroll down the boardwalk.
Let's discuss, please.
My first thing was going to be like, have you watched Magic Matters?
Exactly.
Would you like to invite us to D23?
Please. We would love that.
A shot because we took a very demure video of
Amazing.
you as you walked
Amazing. I'm sure he loves that. Oh my gosh,
it was
that's
so
cool. I love that.
It's great. That was my moment. Of course,
excellent,
being here
Kelsey.
with my fam and seeing my best friend because that's an occasional thing. And then now I get to watch this live.
Oh, so I love that. We have a live audience here.
Look at us. Magic Matters doing the thing.
Thank you, Kelsey. That was so cool. I love that. My my little magic Disney moment for the week is going to be, listen, it's been a nutso 3 weeks for me. We've moved. We didn't know we were going to move, and then we moved with a week's notice, and it's kind of been a blur. And we just last night got the last things out of the old house, and the happy dance that I danced. I'm so happy. But I did take time to get into Epcot this week, and I did a tour of the Morocco Pavilion, and as I went through the Morocco Pavilion, I said, and that table over there, that's where Eric and I film Magic Matters when we're in the park, so that's our table. Yes. And it was just so much fun to be back there. It was a little weird being back there without you, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like going back there without you.
No.
That's why I should have asked Bob Iger if we can make a plaque for that table.
That's true.
The Magic Matters table.
This is our table, but it was so much fun to be in that pavilion, but also to be able to share it with others and go, this is what I love so much, and to stop and read all the plaques and everything. I love that pavilion, but throughout the video, I am saying, this used to be this,
Yes,
this used to be this, used to be this. Because with Disney now in fall of 2020 taking over the maintenance of the pavilion, there are things we've lost.
A lot.
So while it was magical, it was also one of those things where you just go, but it was so good.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I visited our table. So
I love our table.
That was so fun.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, I love Disney moments. They make me so happy.
Me too. Me too.
My other little Disney moment I wanted to share was that I finally went to go eat at Flying Fish.
Oh, do tell. I'm so happy that part of your dream Disney vacation, if you haven't watched that episode where Erica and I are talking about our dream Disney vacations that we planned for each other, please go back. I'm so glad that part of your dream Disney vacation came true.
It was so good. The atmosphere, amazing. We didn't get that back room. We had a perfect table.
Praise the Lord.
I had a wonderful rosé. I got the plant-based meal option. It was so good.
What was it? What was it?
It was like this miso shiitake mushroom thing with a bed of like veggies and greens. It was so good. I'll put pictures. Also got the shrimp cocktail.
Okay.
Very good. I loved
yes.
The shrimp was so fresh. It was delicious. Everything was so fresh.
That place.
I loved it, and I'm like, I need to come back. Oh, Deni.
What?
The plant-based dessert.
Yes.
It's this strawberry with like a little strawberry donut thing. Oh.
And it was
so
magnificent.
Good. Magnificent.
I love this for you.
It was perfect.
Go
to Flying Fish,
for you.
everyone.
Oh,
so good.
I love that.
So good.
That brings me so much joy, really and truly. That place is a special occasion kind of environment.
Yes.
It's just so classy. We are classy.
We're classy people here.
We are classy at the Flying
service,
Fish. Yes.
Top tier. We had our server. Her name was Chelsea.
Yeah.
She low-key looked like Lady Gaga and spoke just like her. And I was like, are you Lady Gaga?
Stephanie.
But she was beautiful and was so kind, just wonderful service. I loved it. Loved every second of it.
I love that. Good.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
We didn't really talk about what we were going to do today other than picking Disney news to talk about.
Other than we're here. We're here on a Saturday.
What else do you want from us?
Yes. We are dedicated.
I feel like there's news to be talked about in the theme park world.
Okay.
I have a lot of my stuff I want to talk about is HHN related because there's been a lot happening with Halloween Horror Nights in the past week.
Okay.
So if you want to go first with some things you want to talk about, and then we can jump into Halloween Horror Nights, or I can go whatever you want.
Can we talk about one thing that's on my mind that's coming up here very quickly is people are starting to share their cast previews of Test Track 3.0.
I've been avoiding them.
I watched part of one yesterday. I get to go on it on Monday. And so
I need a review.
Brian and I will be on the attraction. I hope to be able to film it and not be like shaking around the whole time. So I will share my thoughts.
Okay.
I have high expectations, I gotta say, because they harkened back to World of Motion.
Yeah.
Which for me that's big talk. When you're going to harken back to original Epcot and attractions that we've lost that were amazing, that's kind of, that's holy ground there, I feel like. Don't talk about the original Epcot if you don't mean it. So with them saying it's going to harken back to that, I really hope they follow through on that. I'm a little nervous about that, to be honest.
From the snippets that Disney has posted, I've liked what I've seen, but I refuse to watch a full ride through because I have my park reservation for opening day with Daniel.
Good.
Because we both love Test Track.
So
I'm waiting. I'm trying to wait to see what it really is when we get to that point.
Yeah. I totally understand that. And of course, we are here at the week of the time period of saying goodbye to the rivers of America and the Liberty Bell riverboat, which to me, even though it's super cute that we are getting that little car and what they're doing with the Cars attraction coming, or the Cars area coming to Frontierland and Magic Kingdom, I'm sad that the Liberty Bell is going to be sacrificed for that, because that is, I mean, that's so much charm right there. So while I'm excited that something new is coming, I am going to mourn the loss of that riverboat.
I'll miss it, but I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll be all right.
Okay.
Because I know
It's fine.
we can still
fine.
go do
It's
the
fine.
one in Disneyland.
That's true. That's true. Brian
Yeah.
and I have been up in the wheelhouse of the one in Disneyland. We've rung the bell.
We just go film an episode over
so
there.
fun. That's true. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
We'll be okay.
But still, Erica.
I know,
But
For
it's all good.
For me, it's not about losing that.
Yeah.
For me, it's picturing. I'm having a hard time because I'm very excited for this Cars Land.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time visualizing it. When we were at Magic Kingdom the other night, and Tatum, my niece, really wanted chocolate ice cream, and everyone
What
was
a
eating
great
Dole
name,
Whip.
Tatum.
Isn't it
Oh my
beautiful?
gosh, late 70s. Somebody
Right?
name your baby Tatum. I
Yes.
love that. Okay, go ahead.
We were all having Dole Whip, but she is on a chocolate kick right now. She
Okay.
needed chocolate ice cream, so
Okay.
I was like, we're heading to Fantasyland. And
Okay.
So we're walking down Frontierland, and I'm looking out there, and I'm trying to visualize what that skyline and landscape is going to look like, and I'm having a hard time visualizing it, but I know I'm excited for it.
Okay.
That's the internal battle I'm having, is I'm just having a
Okay.
hard time picturing it.
Okay. I love that green jumpsuit. I'm sorry, we have a guest walking by in a
Oh.
beautiful green flowy jumpsuit.
You know, we should do a day where we
Cute.
just film
Can we
and we just point out
just
outfits we
give
like.
people their flowers as they
Yes.
walk down Sunset Boulevard,
That's nice.
looking
It also
fantastic?
looks very comfortable.
Yeah, it does.
We love that. I would
You
like
like to know where you got that from.
You go, girl.
Nonetheless, I digress. Back on the track here. What do you have? You have a
So-
list in front of you.
Yes. So
Okay.
I did want to touch really quick on Starlight,
Yes.
the new nighttime parade coming to Magic Kingdom, opening July 20th.
Okay.
Last week, Disney let us know that there will be 2 showings of this parade, 9 p.m., 11 p.m., and at 10 p.m. you will catch Happily Ever After, to a packed evening at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it is.
Which we haven't had that in a while.
No, you're right. It's so funny because I used to go, electrical, here comes the electrical, Main Street electrical parade again. But now, I mean, we've been without a parade, nighttime parade, so long. I welcome being inconvenienced by 2 runnings of the parade. Something interesting that they also said, it's going to start at Main Street and head to Frontierland, which is backwards than what we are used to, what we're most recently accustomed to. So I'm excited about that.
We have to change our parade watching spot.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to be there the 20th.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
I want to cover it for Magic Matters. I
Do
take
it.
this job very
You're dedicated,
seriously.
Erica. Great job. I'm glad someone does.
I will be there. I want to try to watch both showings so I can get different angles.
Good.
Because I want to put together a video for the channel of
Awesome.
of the parade.
Love that.
I'm very excited about it. If you didn't watch our D23 video where we were talking about our predictions and stuff, I said all I want to know is that we are getting a nighttime parade.
nighttime
That's all I
parade.
care about.
Yeah.
And we got it. So very happy about it.
The costumes. Can we talk about
Oh.
Mickey and Minnie and the Starlight
Yes.
costumes that are coming?
They look so good.
I like the use of that navy blue.
Yes, it
it's
looks
so
really good.
different. At first, I was like, I'm not sure I like it because it's so different than anything else we've seen.
I really enjoy it.
but yeah.
I have a strange speculation
okay.
that they're going to be using the music from Wishes in this parade.
Wishes.
Because when they were
Okay.
hinting at this, they used Starlight, Starbright, the Wish. They used that when they were announcing this parade. So I'm like, there's got to be something with the Blue Fairy
Okay.
and Wishes, even if it's like in the background. Wishes is going to be used in this parade somehow.
Something. Okay,
Please.
that would be
Yes.
spectacular, actually.
Another thing I wanted to touch on.
yes.
Josh Tomorrow visited Epic Universe
Lesson.
this week. Apparently, a few Disney executives were at Epic
Uh-huh.
Universe this week, and I love that for them. Take notes,
Yeah.
my friends. While you're walking around that park, take some notes.
You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. As soon as I went in the newer part of into Diagon Alley, I went, oh, Disney's in trouble.
Yeah.
And so I can only imagine, you know, the step up in theming that Universal did with Epic Universe. And so absolutely they should go and check it out.
I'll say he looked really happy to be there.
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, you know, they're in the same business.
Yeah.
Yes, they're rivals, but you know, also I've got to believe there's a tip of the hat.
Yeah.
The entire time.
I thought that was pretty cool. Seeing pictures of him walking around over there.
It was.
Now let's
not wearing a sweater.
Not wearing a
in
sweater.
hot June. I did note the quarter zip was not
there.
Not present.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's jump into some spooky meat and potatoes here. We are so close to Halloween Horror Nights. I know we're entering July. Halloween Horror Nights starts on August 29th.
Unbelievable.
We're so close. This week, Universal has announced an original house every day this week.
Were they all original?
The ones for this week have been all original houses.
Oh, I like that.
The two IP houses that have been announced are Jason and Fallout. We know that something of Five Nights at Freddy's is coming. We don't know what it is. They haven't said it's a house, a scare zone, an interaction. We don't know.
Okay.
But we know it's coming. I'm speculating it's a house.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay.
But we got a list of original houses.
Oh my gosh.
We have El Artista, a Spanish haunting, which sounds really cool. If you want a full description, go to our website. I'll link it.
Yes.
I wrote an article describing each house that came out.
So we have a Spanish language house?
Yeah, so it's about this artist who moves into, he's a Spanish artist, moves into this house to get inspiration for art.
I love that.
But it ends up being that these things that are supposed to inspire him are possessing him.
Oh, delightful.
It's going to be wild.
Spectacular.
And then we have Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunter, which this was... So last year we had a house called Slaughter Cinema 2.
Oh my gosh.
And so in Slaughter Cinema, it's all these B horror films.
Oh, okay.
And this is one of the ones that was featured in the house.
Really?
Yes.
So now they get their own house.
Yes.
Good
I
for
would have
them.
preferred if they picked like the Mardi Gras one or something, but it's fine. This seems like it'll be good.
Okay.
And then they announced, this one, I'm going to explain it to you. It's Dolls, Let's Play Dead. And it's about
Dolls, what in the world?
And it's
oh my God.
I want you to think of Sid from Toy Story.
Yes.
But instead it's a young girl who has dismantled her toys and put them together and welded them and stuff. So it's like being in Sid's room.
Okay.
But instead of Sid,
it's the bad guy.
Yeah. But instead it's a girl who has done this to her toys and not Sid.
Oh my gosh.
Then
Will you go in these houses?
Yeah.
These are scary
I'm
sounding.
going to probably go in all of these.
Okay.
I won't go in Jason. I think I'm too scared to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have Grave of Flesh. This one sounds a little scary because it's like you're entering your own grave and then there are things coming to get you.
Okay.
That sounds like it's one of those houses that has like a tight, narrow path, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to make other people do that one first and then tell me if it's claustrophobic or not, because I can't do that.
Okay.
Then yesterday we finally got the announcement of our cold house. So here's the lore. Sometimes we get cold houses. Last year's cold house was the Ghostbusters house because it was...
Oh yeah, Frozen Empire.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So that was our cold house. This year we get Monsters of the North. That's going to be our cold house.
Just if you need a little air conditioning, but also scary at the same time.
Last year, Mike, Ash, and I made the mistake of standing in the pouring rain and then going into Ghostbusters, which is the cold house, and we were freezing.
Oh my gosh.
We're not doing that again.
Okay.
And then on top of this, Universal also announced that they are going to make a Horror Unleashed in Chicago, which is that year-round haunted house they're doing in Vegas. It's like 5 haunted houses year-round, and they're ones that already have existed.
Where in Vegas are they doing this?
Somewhere in like the main Las
Vegas
Vegas
strip on the
area.
strip.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it attached to any resort?
No, I think it's in that area 15.
Okay. Interesting.
And so now they're gonna make one in Chicago, and they use houses that have already existed. To do these. But I'm excited for that.
That's cool.
But that's kind of my Halloween Horror Nights update. And I'm very excited. I'm so excited. They needed to announce a house every day this week because we need to start announcing scare zones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need to know scare zones. We need to know what if Nightmare Fuel is changing or staying the same.
Okay.
We need to start knowing these things, and they need to start announcing when the frequent fear passes are going to be available for purchase because I will be purchasing my pass.
Will you?
Yep.
Okay.
Fun fact, ran into Rhino the other night. We were talking about our frequent fear passes and what we're going to do with them and what we're excited for. So I am waiting for them to announce the time where those passes will go on sale.
Okay. My biggest question about HHN, have they announced any snacks?
Not yet. We don't have any menus yet. When we get snacks, we will let you know.
Okay.
We will make sure that you guys are aware and that you're aware if we have any fun snacks this year.
Okay.
Because I know you love the snacks. I'm gonna start having Deni sit outside the gates. I'm just gonna start feeding
And just
her snacks.
feed me.
We can do that one night.
That would be great.
I'm already planning content for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna. Last year I did a Scaredy Cat video.
Okay.
I'm gonna do another one this year because I know every event it changes a little bit. So.
Okay.
Want to make another Scaredy Cat video at the beginning
I
of the season.
I love that.
But I'm very excited.
Good.
Very excited.
I am so excited that you're excited. This is in no way anything that appeals to me, except for the snacks.
Yeah.
Except for the snacks. So I love that for you. I love that this is good news. I saw it all over social and good. Good.
I'm excited because I had low expectations. Because next year's the 35th year of HHN, so I was like, they're gonna save all the big stuff for next year.
Yeah.
Epic opened this year. It's probably going to be a mid-year for HHN, but so far, like everything they've announced sounds really good.
Wow. It'll be interesting to see what HHN does to the crowds at Epic. If the crowds are lighter at Epic because HHN is happening over at the studios.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see.
I'm excited though. Very excited.
Yay, good. Yeah. I cannot believe, although I know it's happening at Disney as well, mid-month next month, it'll be Halloween.
Yeah, well, Halloween
nuts.
Halloween merchandise is out at Creation Shop right now at Epcot.
Crazy.
They have some ghosty shirts and all that fun stuff.
That's crazy.
Already. They probably have it somewhere here. I haven't seen it yet. I've been in 2 stores so far. I haven't seen it, but Halloween is slowly making its way into parks.
As we're melting.
As we're melting. But listen, I walked into Magic Kingdom the other night and I said, you know what? I can't wait for this American flag bunting to leave because you know what that means?
The fall bunting.
Mickey pumpkins.
It all comes back. That's my favorite. So that sounds good.
Yeah.
I love that.
I can't wait for us to go on Main Street, see our pumpkins, have our coffee in hand, and just have a great day.
We need to do that. I haven't been in Magic Kingdom in a hot minute. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been once this week, and no, maybe twice. Once. It's been too many times this week.
I mean,
one time is enough.
That's good. Once is enough.
Yeah. It's just
when the weather's like this, once is enough.
Once I'm in the park, I'm pretty happy. But it's just the getting there. Yeah. And that's just the locals' perspective.
That is.
Because Kelsey, if she could have spent all 8 days of her trip in the Magic Kingdom, she would have.
I love that.
She would have. She's been like 5 times this trip.
Good for her.
She just hops over. I'm like, I love this for you.
Good for her.
I'd be at Epcot.
Yeah.
We were at Epcot last night.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Yep.
It's always
we had
so good.
We had a little party last night at Epcot.
Oh, I love that.
It was cute.
Good for you. Did you eat anything fun?
I got the kids teriyaki chicken from the Japan Katsura Grill.
That's good stuff.
It was good. Mm-hmm. I loved it. My favorite thing to get from like a quick serve is at Sunshine Seasons. They have like a little Mediterranean veggie wrap.
Yes.
I love that wrap. And then they have a plant-based like Oreo mousse that I always get. It's so good. Daniel and I went there because Daniel couldn't join us for the party, so he came a little bit earlier and we just kind of hung out. I got my rosé, my bubbly rosé from France.
Oh,
I was a happy girl.
Good for you.
Feel like I got another snack somewhere.
Okay.
But I can't remember.
Okay.
It was a good time though.
It's all right.
I didn't get drunk, but other people got drunk.
Well, okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
You do you, friends. You do you.
I was like, I only want my bubbly rosé, please and thank you.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
We're so good.
I love that.
But yeah. I would much rather spend my time at Epcot. That has nothing to do with Disney news, but that's just.
Yeah. I mean, if Epcot's the natural draw for me as well. But it feels really good being here in the studios today.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't been to Hollywood Studios since May, so I'm very happy to be here right now.
Yeah.
I miss this music. I went to go see my friends at Starbucks because when I was injured, I worked here, so I went to go say hi to everybody. It was really cute.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And my last thing.
One other Disney moment that
Yes.
I don't want to interrupt you,
No,
but
go.
I completely didn't have this on my mind. We went to Tusker House.
I saw your
Speaking of
pictures!
friends. Speaking of your friends.
Did you have the time of your life?
Speaking of your friends. Yes. We had a great time.
Yeah, I
Good
saw.
food.
I saw Brian posted a picture with
Yeah.
Daisy. It was like date night.
Yeah, he's so cute. Bless his heart. Yeah, it
I
was
love
so
that
much
place.
fun. The characters were fantastic.
Your
The
lipstick looked
food-
amazing.
Bless you. Thank you. I'm trying to do a bold lip from time
As
to
you
time.
should. It looks good on you.
It was fun. Thank you. I look at
so
myself and
welcome.
go, oh my God.
No, it's great on you.
I'm leading with the lips. But thank you. But it was so much fun to be at Tusker House again.
Did you do a dining review?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see
It'll
this
be coming
video.
out. It'll be coming out. Do you know that well, you probably do because you've been there more recently than I have, but they now seat people in that middle area by the buffets. There
Yes.
are tables there
Well,
where they didn't used to have
when
those.
I was working there,
Yeah.
that was there.
Yeah.
So that we were told
That's
that
crazy town.
because of where those tables are, like we're only allowed to walk on the inside because we can't be near the buffet. So it makes like weird traffic pattern.
That's odd.
But it helps the pacing of the seating in the
Okay.
restaurant.
That makes sense then.
Not that it's a super busy restaurant by any means, but it should
No.
be busier. It's
It was
wonderful.
so good. It was so good.
I'm so happy
good.
for you.
Go ahead.
The
thank
last
you.
thing on
Yes.
my list was just to touch on 4th of July. This video is going to come out on July 2nd.
Okay.
So make sure you're watching this on July 2nd
Okay.
or 3rd.
Okay.
Because we have some 4th of July things for you here.
Yay!
If you want to celebrate 4th of July at Walt Disney World, you can catch special fireworks at Magic Kingdom and at Epcot.
Can I also say
Yes.
that the fireworks, they do them on
The 3rd.
July 3rd as well.
Yep.
So
You can catch them on the 3rd or the 4th.
that's nice.
The Epcot ones, I think, are my favorite out of the two
That's nice.
for 4th of July.
Yeah.
There are themed snacks from June 29th through July 5th.
Yep.
So make sure you keep your eyes open for some cute 4th of July snacks.
You gotta
Um,
like red, white, and blue
Yes.
because everything is red, white, and blue. At
Yes.
least in a certain adjacent
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah, because Disney made a little article of like the 4 things you can do to celebrate 4th of July. And the last one on that list was to go to the American Adventure. Go take a
Yay.
peek. Mine would be go listen to the Voices of Liberty
Yeah.
if you're here visiting during
Yeah.
the 4th of July
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
weekend. To me, that's the most patriotic thing you can do is go
Yeah.
to the Voices of Liberty because they're amazing. They got new
Always.
outfits right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they redid their outfits. They look so good.
Ooh, I
They're,
love that for them.
Because everyone that works for Disney, they're starting to get these like outfits that are made out of recycled material. So
That's
it's
good.
it's better on the skin. It's easier to breathe, and they look great. They look
I
comfortable.
tell you what, the custodial
Oh, I
outfits are
love
amazing.
the new custodial outfits. They
They're
look so good.
amazing, and they're lighter fabric.
Yes, because they're out here.
I
See,
sweating.
they're helping keep this park clean.
Yes.
and they're struggling. It's 105 degrees outside.
And do you know, and I'm sure y'all probably know it at home, but really the custodial cast members are the ones that guests approach more often
Yes.
than any other cast member. So they've got to literally know everything while
Yes.
also, because they'll get stopped about parade times
Yes.
or attraction, this, that, and the
They're-
other. Where is this? Where is
they're
that?
the most seen. They're everywhere.
They are. They're everywhere, and they're so good at what they do. And now they have a nice, comfortable costume.
They look so good.
which
It's
is
for the
great.
first time I saw it, I was going into work at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I like this.
We're fancy.
They look good.
A little color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because traditionally custodial's always been all white to show that Disney is
Yeah.
clean. They don't have stains on their costumes. but now they have a nice little hint of blue.
White and blue.
I love
White
it.
and blue.
They look good.
If you also, they do. If you go to the American Adventure, we have Disney friends in colonial garb, I think, as well. Aren't they
Yes.
also in their costumes
And I
for a
believe-
limited time
I
this
also
week?
believe traditionally
Yes.
on July 4th over there at the American Adventure Pavilion,
Forgive me. Yes.
our character friends are in patriotic outfits, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I
There
think
you
Chip
go.
and Dale are in an
I
outfit.
love that.
I know Craig posted a picture with them one time in
Okay.
patriotic outfits, and it's
Okay.
got to be during 4th of July. I'm very sure.
Okay. I love that. I love
But yeah,
that.
that's your rundown on the 4th of
Good.
July.
Very good.
Lots of things, guys. So much news. A
So
lot
much
of it
news.
is spooky, scary news, but
What question do you have for our friends, Erica? What question should we ask them to drop an answer to in the comments?
One question, even if you're a scaredy cat, which of those HHN's houses that I listed sounds most interesting to you? I'd like to know. Even if you are scared, I'm really excited for the Spanish haunting.
Yeah.
Because I think it's got to be a good house because the merchandise that has come out so far, like just the standard Halloween Horror Nights merchandise that's come out this year, has that Spanish cathedral.
Oh, really?
Like arches on it with like the vines, and it looks very Spain influenced. So I'm like, there's going to be this gothic theme throughout the entire event.
I like that.
If there's going to be a house that ties into that, because that Spooky Empire, which is this big like convention that happens, where HHN creatives will announce these things out.
Yeah.
They had the character there, the artist.
Oh.
They had him there talking about his house.
He's a walk around.
Yes.
Wow.
And he was sitting at his desk, and I was like,
he's a
I was
sit
like,
around.
this is going to be
Okay.
This is going to be important.
Okay.
So I'd like
Love
to know
that.
what you guys think, but also, how do you feel about Starlight? Do you think there's going to be wishes in Starlight? Because I do.
Wishes.
I want to know what you think.
I mean, if they indeed took the idea of naming it Starlight from Wishes, I would think there would be a little bit of a nod to it, at least to provide a little context.
Yes.
And then, as a jumping off point, they kind of do their own thing.
Because the
Maybe.
Blue Fairy is like always the main thing in
Love the Blue
the
Fairy.
art that's come out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Love her.
So let us know.
Yay! Thank you so much for watching today. We hope that it brought a little levity and a little fun to your day, whatever day you're watching this. As always, if you want to follow along with my adventures, you can find me at Deni_Sunderly on all the socials, YouTube, and also DeniSunderly.com on the interwebs.
Yes.
Erica, where can they find you?
Healthy Dose of Erica on everything is where you can find me. I'm back to being more consistent with content. I'm out in the parks more now.
Ooh,
so
very good.
make sure you're following along.
Excellent.
We're having so much fun over there.
Yay!
And yeah, Healthy Dose of Erica literally on everything.
Excellent, excellent. And friends, remember, whatever you've got going on today, whether you're looking forward to spooky things or you're wishing upon a star, we just want to remind you that magic matters.